How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Investment for Beginner. My name is Andy and thank you for checking out this channel where I talk about basic investment to investing in general. Today we're going over our very first weekly report in 2020. My plan is to go over my portfolio at the end of every single week to show you how much my portfolio gained or lost in that week, and talk about what happened during that week that may have impacted the stock market in overall. If you're interested how my portfolio did at the end of the year 2019, I will link that below along with the new playlist that will cover weekly, monthly, and in the year report. Before we begin, I do want to apologize for the lack of chart because this chart right here is the best I can do to show you how my portfolio did every single day. On Monday, January 6th, with the tension between the US and Iran continue from last week with the killing of Iran high-ranking officer, my portfolio took a very minor loss, dropping from $50,988 on Friday to $50,936 on Monday. Total of $52 loss. On Tuesday, the tension between US and Iran remained the same until the stock market closed, which resulted to another loss down to $50,000 and $752. Total of $184 loss. Now after the stock market closed is when it was getting super nervous because Tuesday night in United States time, Iran strike back firing ballistic missiles and President Trump deployed 82nd Airborne Division from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. This resulted into a lot of negative in after stock market session for most of the stocks except oil and gold. They were heading positive while everything else was going negative. Some article and people on forum were worrying that this may be the stock market crash people were expecting. Fortunately for everyone else, on the following morning, President Trump announced that the situation between the United States and Iran is not escalating. Due to this pleasant news, the stock market recovered a little bit, and on Wednesday, my portfolio bounced back a little to $50,896, a gain of $144. However, with the peaceful news, the oil price unfortunately dropped. On Thursday, President Trump talked about phase 2 of the trade talk with China and his optimistic confidence, which boosts the stock market. My portfolio gained $369 on Thursday and was sitting at $51,000 and $265. Friday announcement, US economy added $145,000 jobs in December, which was lower than expected from 160,000. Not only that, but the increase of wage came short at 2.9% instead of 3.1%. So Friday closing, I basically lost what I gained on Thursday, which pushed me down to $50,936. So if we looked at what we closed on Monday, which is $50,936, this week my portfolio literally did not gain or lost anything. For a portfolio that focused on aggressive growth, this is not a good news. But hey, it could have been worse because I could have gotten a negative return instead. So I'm not going to complain too much about this. And that's going to do it for this video. Weekly report will be short like this because it's just an overall portfolio performance for each day and going over like 1 or 2 things that happen each day that may have impacted the stock market overall. If you have started your investment, comment below how you did this week. Did your portfolio grow over the first week of the year? Or were you unfortunate to start the year with negative return? Share your story with the community if you feel comfortable. I wish you all best of luck next week. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe to watch more videos like this every weekend, hopefully, and investing in general. Have a great weekend and as always, invest wisely.